What is up, everybody? TylerTactics here, and we're doing a new segment, Tyler Talks. Now, I should have done this a long time ago because I got some funny stories that I want to share with you guys. Like, oh my god, the things I did as a kid and what my friends did as kids. We were fucking stupid. Like, I don't know what the hell we were thinking. As for the first story, we're going to talk about some stupid shit I did. So, like, in high school, you want to sneak off to a party or you want to sneak off to go do something like kind of fun, I guess, or whatever. Me and my friends, we were not like that. We were like, you know what, you guys? Let's go sneak off into an adventure and do something crazy. This time we were like, you know what? Let's go camp at Black Diamond. Now, this is a hiking spot. Freaking camp there. No, you're not supposed to camp there. They make sure no one's there. They honk their horns. They go and look around the trail to make sure there's no one left because the park closes at 5. We're like, you know what? We're going to camp there because we were, I don't know why, we were fascinated with Black Diamond to the point of it being an obsession. We would literally get out of school and walk there, which was 5 miles, and then hike for however long we were there. We'd be there all day. It was, I don't know what the hell we were thinking or why we were so infatuated with this hiking mines mountain place there. So what we're going to do is we should have did it differently. I don't know why we did it this way. Oh, no. We did it this way because we were carrying a tent with us. So we couldn't just bring that to the mines. Of course, the people are like, well, how are they going to camp here? What are they doing? What the hell's going on? So our plan was to sneak in after it was already closed. And what we had to do to sneak by is there's one main road that leads all the way up to where you can park. And then where the trails start that lead into your wonderment of whatever you feel like doing over there. There's another path that goes around all these hills until you get to the Black Diamond area. And we had to take that because we can't go along the road because there's a little booth, a little kiosk with cameras and whatever. So we decided to go all the way around and do all the stuff and trade off with the tent because that tent was heavy as fuck. We get there and take a couple stops because there was coyotes all over the place. And you hear them too. They're in packs. And you're like, oh, shit. So coyotes, when you see them, they don't look that scary. But when you hear 15 of them and you can't see them and it's fucking dark, that shit is intense. And real quick, this is part of the story, but it's funny, but it's not the main part of the story. My friend comes with the idea, you know what I can do to scare him? I'm gonna make a really loud man scream. Not only is that stupid because it could give away our position, because again, we're not supposed to be there, we can't be loud as fuck. People are obviously gonna tell the difference between a man and an animal. And anyways, he got that idea without telling me, without letting me know he's gonna do that. So I'm walking along trying to see if I can see any of them, see where they're at, because it sounded really close. And he gets right up on the side of me, and I don't even know if he's there. I thought he's still sitting down, and he just lets out this man scream like he's about to tackle somebody and fight someone to the fucking death. And I literally almost stabbed him in the face because he just comes up and yells right in my ear. You act like that's not gonna startle somebody? Not gonna freak somebody out just a little tiny bit? Nah. You know who you are too. You were probably laughing your ass off right now, but that was not funny at the moment. I literally almost killed you. Our plan was to get as far away from the rangers' little resting spot as possible and get behind kind of like another mountain so you can't see the fire because of course we're going to camp and eat some food and stuff. Anyways, we get to that spot and we got to get firewood. Cool, whatever. So we get some firewood. We start the little fire. And yes, we knew what we were doing. I mean, we should not have been lighting a fire there, period, because you're not supposed to. But we knew what we were doing with the fire. We weren't throwing fire at trees and shit. I don't know how you can throw fire, but we weren't being stupid with it. We were using it just to cook our food. That's all we were doing, and keep the coyotes away. But anyway, so we got firewood. We got the fire started. Cool, but we still need some more firewood. So I see a dead bush, and I'm like, you know what? If I can kick a few pieces off of that, we can bring it. Well, I go and kick it, and the whole bush comes off. I'm like, well, you know what we can do? I can pick up this bush, and I can bring it over there. We can just break it apart and throw it in the fire when we need to. Smart idea, right? So I go to grab the bush, and it's kind of towards the cliff of the mountain, and the entire thing's made out of sand rock. That's how most of the rocks are, and the ground and everything. It's all sandy-like because it's sand rock. So I go to grab that bush, and literally, I don't know how it happened. I didn't feel like I was on a slope of the mountain, of the cliff. I felt like I was just kind of on level ground, and I just get swooped off of my feet as I'm going to grab this bush, and within that moment, I thought I was going to die. So when I slipped, it was like, and I went forward. I don't know how, it doesn't even make sense how I fell. But when I began falling, it was like it was a 30-foot drop and then some rolling. And you ever see that movie Lone Survivor where they're being crazy and jumping off fucking cliffs? That's how it was. I was bouncing off rocks and just flying over the place. Thing was, too, I had a knife in my hand because the coyotes, I don't know if they're close or whatever, and I was going to where the campfire wasn't, so I'll be out there for, getting mauled by all the coyotes and whatever. So I fall, I tumble, and I'm hitting all this shit, and I'm like way down there, way at the bottom of the whole mountain. I'm at the very bottom now. Was at the top, now I'm at the bottom. Like, okay, am I broken? Am I okay? And the first thing I notice is there's no knife in my hand. So where the fuck is the knife? It was in my hand when I fell, and now it's not. Best case scenario, it's back up at the top, and it's not in my body. So I start checking my body, making sure that there's no knife jutting out of me, and I check everywhere, and I check everywhere I can, and there's nothing in there. I have no bones broken. But yeah, and the thing is my friends up there thought I was joking. Why? Because I didn't go, ah, make a general scream, and like I'm dying, I'm like breaking every bone in my body as I'm falling down this cliff. No, the noise I made was, that was it. Just one quick, and then nothing. No noise, nothing emanated out of my body. I was just, nothing. I was just hitting rocks and taking it like a man. I was suffering in silence. Now, my friends thought I was joking, so they get up and they're like, dude, he's fucking joking. He always does, because I used to do that. I used to listen to them. I would go, and they'd freak out or whatever. So they're laughing. Carlos coming. He's like, Tyler, you're an asshole. And then he notices, because we had little flashlights in our backpacks, because we were badass, that you could stick, and it had the little, where you could shine out, And he notices my light way down, like 50, 60 feet down there, and he's like, he fell. He's down there, guys. And literally, I don't know what my other friend was thinking, but he was ready to jump to save me. Now, not like he was going to, like, slide down. He was literally getting ready to walk off the cliff and jump. He was running, too. He was getting ready to run and just jump. I don't know where the fuck he was going to go, but if he did, he would have broke some legs, because I fell and hit the side of the mountain and rolled the way down. He would have straight up just... woo! Like on a game when you're bored and you're like, I'm going to jump off, like Skyrim, for example. That's what he was about to do to try and save me. He probably would have landed on me, hurt me even more. That is the extent of it. I got helped back up the mountain, and we slept, and we had coyotes circling our tent. Thankfully, nothing got broken. I didn't have any severe damage to me. I mean, my knee hurt like shit for 3 months, and then magically went away. I don't know what happened with that, but it just whatever. Don't walk by the edge of a cliff at all, ever, unless you're planning on jumping off that cliff into some water or something fun like that. Just don't go near the edge of the cliff, because you will die. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'll be uploading these probably every Friday from now on, because I've got a lot of stupid stories. But anyways, this is TylerTactics signing off. Later, guys. Bye!